Now, if you're really looking for the perfect cup of tea, you can't actually see the color of this, but it's kind of a light muddy water, but it actually tastes like a rich creamy cup of elegant English tea. And to make this, you've got two tea bags of Earl Grey tea. It's very distinctive and fragrant, as it says on the label. A lot of labels lie. This is actually very true to its word, but it can't get the correct texture without some of this. It's Nestle, it's Coffee Mate, and you need to have some substance with this. You really need to go all in with it. You need to go quite heavy and fill that base and really give the tea some texture and substance. And then with 2 teaspoons of sugar, you end up with the perfect cup of tea. Welcome to Jonk does PennyStocking. I might have to do a fucking tea YouTube channel because me trading one's not going to last much longer. But great for now. Great episode by Mark Crook. Really going into how you analyze and look at the fundamentals and the technical side of one of the hot stocks of recent weeks. So enjoy. Mark Crook, just interviewed him on Steady Trade. Here is him going over the top plays on the 5th of July. A few days back. Check it out.
Welcome everybody. Mark Crook, yes, again with another Thursday live trading webinar. Hope you guys had a great July 4. And this week's just kind of a holiday week in some sense because of the July 4 market, or the close for market for the holiday. But we do have a big play today that's run 75%. That is DFBG. It is a former runner from a few days ago. And I think it got halted in the morning. Let me see. No, it didn't actually get halted, but it's been trading sideways, and the question is, can it continue to hold this low 5 area and then potentially get some big volume for a run back up towards 6+? So I am watching DFBG. Kind of hard to say that ticker actually, but it is on radar, and I think there was an SEC filing for an investor, which is the catalyst here. But if I'm not if there is something else, please correct me on that. I briefly looked at it this morning, and I think it was just the SEC filing. So if any of you have anything else on this, please let me know. I am watching ANW. This isn't super ideal because it's an energy play, but they got $1 billion worth of financing, and it's a beaten down chart, but this is the kind of play that I could see running further, perhaps going into tomorrow. So I am watching that. And I believe the float on that is, okay, the float's 32 million according to FinViz. And remember, always check the float when you're before trading stock. So I think that A&W actually has more upside. I'd like a dip before I buy, but you know, this is a potential overnighter for me, given that the news is very good. There's not a huge short interest, but I do think that this has the potential to run to 2+ tomorrow. So hopefully we can get a dip back down to the 160s, and I might trade this before the close. So keeping that one on watch as well. Jacob asking about different factors or different factors participating in the multi-day breakout for DFBG. And I believe that was, again, is a SEC filing. Let's look at that again. So they had an SEC filing, 13G. Knightbridge Capital Partners Fund is the reporting party. And I can bring this into, see if I can get this in here. So you can see this is the filing, and less than 5% of the shares, so not a huge position, but I believe that's the catalyst. And of course it's a former runner like I talked about, and I think some traders are clearly riding the momentum from a few days ago, and this sideways price action is not terribly bullish. I mean, I think this is up quite a bit today, up 73%. So I'm not so sure that this really has any more upside in the late afternoon. But again, got to keep former runners on watch. And really, the only time to play this if you miss the dip buy in the pre-market was buying it in the low fives and then selling it back up in 550. Otherwise, it's just been a very tough trader. It's just kind of.
So there you go, a nice rundown on DFBG. I can say it, Mark, it's not that hard. But your analysis is very good. It's a lot better than I could ever do. And I'll talk a lot more about some stuff tomorrow, but I mean, I've been working kind of 17 hours a day and night for about 2 years, and I really feel burnt out, and I'm just doing dumb shit. And I went out last night and I got this girl's number. And that is fucking A-grade phenomenal. Like, she is like a fucking wonder. Like, she is an absolute fucking wonder. And like, I mean, here's another picture of her. This is her blonde. She's half Swedish. And it's just like, Jeevan, like, you are about 8 out of 10 when you diet, do exercise, get a good tan, buy the right clothes. I mean, you might be an 8.5, and your personality's okay, so you should be able to get a 9. And I would say she's a fucking 9. Like, she's a 9. You get better than that, but not much better than that. And I don't want better than that. So I'm really gonna take a break and focus on myself. We'll talk more about it tomorrow. never gonna leave you guys, never gonna stop YouTube because it's just been fucking epic, and I realize that I have a gift of making people laugh a little bit, and why the fuck not share that on a bigger scale? So there'll be new projects, but for now I'm not going anywhere. The videos will always still come, but it's a bit less low key.